You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter these defeats to know who you are, know what you can rise from, and how you can still come out of it. The words of Maya Angelou contemplate in my mind when I think about how far I've come since freshman year of high school. My freshman year started at a small private school located in Fort Worth. This was the birthplace of my trials and tribulations. Small schools have their pros and cons, such as knowing everyone so you're not lonely, but the con is by knowing everyone, everybody knows your business. And that became a problem with me with all the drama and kind of just not being able to have my private life. I had no boundaries with people. I started to tell them my personal business out of people pleasing, which is a problem. It was not the best environment for improving my self worth, my self respect, and my character. The school was designed to help prepare me for college, yet I was struggling with my academics and not feeling aided or supported in my education. I began to become lazy and started to give up on my academics because I felt like no matter how hard I worked, I would never get the A. Knowing that I was struggling, I finally decided to ask my parents for help. And after acknowledging my self diagnosis of dyslexia, I finally got tested. Turns out I have executive functioning disorder. Executive functioning disorder, I like to call it EFD, is basically when someone has the inability or disruption to control their executive processes. This has been a tribulation for me since I've been able to attend school. I never knew what was wrong with me. I always would have teachers say, "You're reading stuff that isn't on the paper, you're reading out loud incorrectly, you're easily distracted, you're not turning your stuff on time." Just kind of demeaning stuff, even though they were trying to be helpful. I was really disappointed to hear that I had a learning disability. However, during my time at this small private school, I always thought I was never smart enough for these college preparatory classes. But I was wrong. I was smart enough. I just needed to learn how to work through my learning disability. I attended Bethesda, the small private school, for about 8 years, 2 of which were high school. However, it came time for me to decide if I should stay at Bethesda and struggle with the workload and struggle with the environment I was in, or leave and look for new opportunities at a different school. At the end of sophomore year, I made the decision to leave Bethesda and attend my last 2 years of high school at Birdville. When I started my junior year at Birdville High School, I came in with confidence and just wanted to overcome any challenges that rose against me. Right as my first week at Birdville kicked off, I found out I couldn't be on the varsity soccer team due to UIL rules. When I toured Birdville, the coach made it seem like I would automatically be on varsity since I played club soccer. So I was already under the impression I would be on the team. Of course, my life being filled with challenges gave me another. Since I was an out-of-district transfer student, UIL says that player needs to sit 1 year on JV. I was extremely disappointed because I felt cheated out of a good year of training and possibilities of going to state. During this unsettling news, I had to just respect the UIL rules regardless of my feelings and talents in soccer. Even though I had to sit a year on JV, I had a great experience helping players learn how to play the game, be a lead goal scorer, and the team captain. Despite this major setback, I still really enjoyed my first year of high school girls soccer. Soccer has always been a passion. It's basically my love. From the early morning games, feeling the pain from the desert heat during practices, and working my legs to the bone, I found happiness in this sport. However, it's also been the most challenging area of my life. I've been playing soccer since I was 3 years old and somehow always found a way to continue to play, even during the times when my family was moving and I was switching schools. I did not play club soccer until the summer between 7th and 8th grade, which was pretty late compared to all the other club soccer girls that I met. However, I did not give up. No matter how hard it was for me to play catch up with these girls, I made a choice to never give up, give it my all, and work as hard as I can. Through the trials and tribulations I feel like my life has brought me, I believe that one thing those challenges gave me was a work ethic. I wouldn't have had my work ethic if it wasn't for these challenges that I have faced. Now, being a recent graduate, I played varsity soccer my senior year. I excelled in all my classes and made friends that would be with me through my ups and downs. Now I am attending a challenging academic school and continuing my career in soccer at Laterno. I would not have changed any of my past because my past is what makes me who I am today.